Welcome to Excellence in Excel, and in this video we're going to work with VLOOKUPs, and VLOOKUP is wonderful, especially right now we have like this something. So you can see here we have our units here, but of course we can do something very nice with these units because this is a unit based on a drop-down list here. So we have here this drop-down list, and there's just something that we would like to add up here, and that is the unit price. So what we want to do is we have the unit price, and once we have the unit price we also have a selling price. We want to calculate here what's our profit. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to extend this list here, and then we probably can finalize it and simplify it at the very end. And what I mean by that is very simple. What I really want is I want to have even just only one thing here that indicates the profit that any sales agents made based on this unit. Alright, so what we're going to do here is first of all we're going to say here this is the sale price, unit cost, and profit. Alright, so let me explain here what exactly is. So the sales price is anything we're going to add up. Unit cost is basically here this price. So what we need to do is we need to use a VLOOKUP for the unit price based on this value here. And since everything is correct, we can easily get this one. And a profit is just a formula, sale minus unit price equals profit. So let's start with the basic one. What I'm going to do first here is I'm going to give this a nice design of dollars. And I'll just put in this formula here. So I say this minus that equals this. Okay, so right now there's still nothing, so don't worry about that. So this works fine. With the sales price, I'll just put in the sales price. Let's say this is 175,000, and then we just copy this here and double click here, and now we'll have to make this one bigger because I expect something else. Alright, so let's say our unit cost is the VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP stands for vertical lookup, and we're going to add up here. So what we want to do now, very simple, is we want to get this unit ID. Yes, so this is the lookup value, comma, and then we have to get the table away. So where do we want to find the information? It's on the agents, and oh no, sorry, not on the agents, it's on this one here. So I'm just going to select these entire columns here. So we have 3 columns we're selecting, and the first one is the unit ID. So very important, this must be consistent. The first one must be the unit ID we're searching for. So once it sees this one, and then here, let's get the formula builder. Alright, so column index number in this case is in the second column. This is column 1, column 2, column 3. So we have the second column, we want to get the value, and this is a range lookup. It's logical, it figures out what it should be, probably, with like most likely what it assumes it should be. But in this case, no range lookup because we are looking for this ID and no other ID exact match, so I say 0. So it's false. Alright, we're done now. We can just click on done. And this is our unit cost and this is our profit. So we can, now we're almost done here. So what I will do here, I will do exactly the same, but I will freeze the cells by pressing here F4. You can see the dollar signs here. Same here. F4, the dollar signs, enter. Double click on this so we have our formulas here and everything works. So what happened if I change this to A1? Yes? So how much is A1? $80,047. Let's go here. $80,047. So what happens if I select now B as well? So I'm going to go anyone here, B this, B22, it's 51,725. So B is 51,725. Alright, so now we have this, and this is really the way how you can do it. Instantly you can select this and it starts to calculate everything. But maybe you say, well, this is all very nice, but I would like to remove this. So we can remove a few things. I would suggest to maintain the sale price because it's an input, but we can get the profit here and we can hide this one basically. So how are we going to do that? Well, very simple. We're going to use this formula what we got here. We can just put it in here between, because basically what it says here, it says this minus red. Yes, and the red is this formula. So if we can figure out, we can copy this, put it in the red one, yes, the E, then you will have the answer. So let's try that. So I'm going to copy this one right now. Copy this, escape, in here, and I'll just only put, instead of this red, I'm going to remove the red and just put in this entire formula. Let's see if this works. Enter. And we get probably exactly the same. Let's undo. Alright, so you can see this works. So let's go again forward. There you are. So now we're done. Let's double click all, and you can see nothing changes eventually. And if I go back here, this all works correctly. This is beautiful. So this is really nice because now you can see that this is just matching here. So if I now delete this, we have now a very nice input. So this is really how you can finalize and simplify everything with a VLOOKUP, and how to use the VLOOKUP here. So if you have more questions regarding to this, just let me know, post it below. And if you like this and you would like to know even more about Excel, check out the link below. In there we have a wonderful Excel course where you can improve your Excel skills quickly. It's a free Udemy course about Excel.